This week is Accessible Parking Awareness Week,
which means drivers are asked to stay clear of accessible parking stalls to ensure the spots are made available for those with disabilities. Our Taylor Dennehy joins us live from our news center with more on that story.
The City of Edmonton would like to remind people that the accessible parking is only meant for people with a valid parking permit. Accessible Parking Awareness Week would also like to remind people that laziness is not a disability. Those spots should be left vacant for people who actually need them. Zachary Weeks is a disability advocate born with cerebral palsy. He has found it often difficult to find accessible parking when he is out on his daily commute. Zachary says he runs into this problem 2 to 3 times per week because of people abusing the space.
You know, Accessible Parking Awareness Week is all about reminding the general public to be mindful where you park, because with the temperatures getting down to the -30s, there's snow, it's even harder to navigate parking lots when you're in a wheelchair or have a walker.
Zachary isn't the only one facing this issue. Many people with disabilities find it hard to find accessible parking. So what are the consequences for someone who parks in these reserved spots without a valid permit? Clearly marked above reserved parking and oftentimes painted on the ground, these spaces are made available strictly for people who need them. Yet many people without valid permits for these areas are still occupying the space. Andrew Jabs, coordinator for Parking Enforcement Services, warns drivers of consequences for violating these restrictions.
If we find people inappropriately using an accessible parking space, they could be subject to a $250 fine plus possible towing and impound fees.
Those stalls are there for a reason, and if you are taking advantage of them and you're not authorized to do so, then, you know, shame on you.
People looking to obtain a placard which allows you to park your vehicle in a reserved spot can access that by the Alberta Registry's agent or the Alberta Transportation's website.
So Taylor, who qualifies for a placard?
Anyone who is unable to walk unassisted for 50 meters or more can apply for one.
Are you able to report a parking violation?
Yes, you can contact the Edmonton Police Service non-emergency line. A dispatch will take down all necessary details and send the next available officer out to that location.
Thanks, Taylor. That's Taylor Dennehy reporting live from our news center tonight.
Nate Newswatch, the next generation of news.